Y'all, I just realized something, and I think maybe not a lot of people know the significance, but Obi Wan Kenobi, this absolute lad right here, is goated. He is entirely goated. I was rewatching the Clone Wars like I be due, and I just got to the point where Maul and his brother are trying to form a crime syndicate, and they, what's it called? They, like, Savage force pushed Adi Gallia and then rammed his horns into her abdomen and killed her, right? And then Obi-Wan takes her lightsaber and proceeds to fight with it and bring it back to the Order. Now, everyone might just think he's taking a trophy or something, right? But no, just, oh, yeah, pardon me, my incense going. But think about it. The harmonic resonance between a lightsaber crystal and the wielder is just incredibly deep. That's why the lightsaber crystal, the kyber crystal, calls out to the wielder. And you make a connection, and there you go. You know, it's like, that's how that works. But the Darksiders, typically, they don't do that. They force a connection, either by bleeding, or they create their own crystal, or on occasion, it's rare, but on occasion, a magenta or red crystal can occur naturally, but they don't really do that. The dark side and the Sith are all about forcing, the Force itself, like breaking it and attacking with it and making it obey their commands. So, what's the significance between Obi-Wan picking up his fallen comrade's lightsabers and even Anakin's after he left him to burn on Mustafar, right? I just realized he does not want the crystals to be bled. He can probably feel the kyber crystal inside, like he can feel it inside of the hilt, and his compassion for his comrades is so much that the least he can do, even though they are dead to him, God, I'm gonna cry just thinking about it, dude. The least he can do is bring their lightsaber home, because then at least their lightsaber crystal won't be used for darkness, slaughter, horrible things. This man is so goated that he's like, well, my friend's dead. I might as well take up their lightsaber. That's the least I can do to honor them. They are already part of the living Force, but through their lightsaber, their memory can continue. You know what I mean? And that... he's so goated for that, dude. Like, he's for real just... like, every Jedi or light side character needs to be measured up against Obi-Wan, because he is just the GOAT. He's the greatest of all time. If you want to talk about feats, if you want to talk about Force knowledge, if you want to talk about prowess, everyone needs to be measured up against this man. He is the greatest. I mean, I hadn't even considered that until I watched the Acolyte, and then I saw the bleeding. And I've seen the bleeding before in, what's it called? Jedi Fallen Order, the second one. And I was like, wow, that's fucked up, The dude just wakes up and immediately bleeds his crystal, right? That's horrible. But then it occurred to me just after, what the hell's her name? Can't think of her name. But one of the main characters, OSHA, that's what it is. I thought it was funny that they named her after Occupational Safety and Health Administration. I thought that was funny. But OSHA, right? She bleeds a Jedi's crystal, and it's like a deeply emotional moment. And Obi-Wan does not want that to happen to his friends. He doesn't want the last remnant of their, well-being, their memory, their, to him, this weapon is your life. He's literally says that throughout the films, and he cannot bear the thought of his friends' weapons being used for darkness, being broken, turned to evil. Dude, his compassion knows no bounds. He is just absolutely legendary, dude. Like, I was already thoroughly convinced that Obi-Wan is the greatest Jedi, but now I know it for certain. There's no other, like, people want to say Qui-Gon because he, pioneered existing in the Force after death, or Luke because he realized there had to be balance, right? No, it is Obi-Wan fucking Kenobi, dude. He is the greatest. He's the best thing the Jedi Order has ever produced. Like, there is no other like him. He's fucking goated. And that's just amazing. And I feel like other people should consider this fact, that every time he takes up one of his friend's lightsabers, it's not a macabre trophy, it's not a fucking, he's honoring his friend's memory the best way he knows how. It's like, well, I can't leave this here, the fucking Sith will get to it and convert it. And can you just imagine, because the crystals themselves are alive, they are alive, bro. So just imagine the agony the crystal must feel being broken open, and like the crystal knows it's about to be forced to just do horrible things and massacre innocents, etc. But damn, that's crazy. And I never considered the fact, but Obi-Wan's just goated, dude, like, for real.